Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay if you're new here, and today's video is Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay if you're new here. Welcome. I make videos about things and a lot of them are vegan and there's a million different things we get into. So anyway, today's video is on whole vegan foods slash minimally processed vegan foods, things that are really healthy for you. So even if you're not a vegan and you're trying to incorporate some more just like healthy foods into your diet, this is a great place to start. Some of these things I've discovered more recently, some of them I've just loved for like a longer time. And honestly, to be real with you, I went shopping at Whole Foods today and I've been trying to cook for myself more. So some of these naturally came into my cart, but also some of them are just my MVPs, so they had to be there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I also talk a little bit about how I apply some of these to the dishes I eat on a regular basis, so there's that too. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here we go. Alright, first up on the list, we have shiitake mushrooms. Now, if you were like me, I hated mushrooms growing up. I thought that all mushrooms were those like white button mushrooms that didn't really like ever get salad dressing on them when they're in the salad, like the family salad. And I thought they were so nasty. So I didn't like mushrooms for a long time until my later years. And shiitake mushrooms are some of the most flavorful. Shiitake and porcini mushrooms. I'm obsessed with both of them. What I like to mix shiitake mushrooms with is like I just saute them in a pan with some vegan butter and some pears, and then kind of like add maybe a little bit of like rice vinegar or apple cider vinegar to it, and it makes like a sauce sort of thing, and I just put it on anything. Literally, it's so good. Shiitake mushrooms, extremely good for you. You can Google on the internet all the things that make them amazing, but they're a delicious whole food that you can throw into something with not too much effort and make it taste just like really extra. So, love them. Next up on the list is an all-time MVP, sprouts. I like to grow my own sunflower sprouts, but you can get sprouts in the store as well. Sprouts are so easy to grow. You can grow them in any climate all around the world. All you need to do is be indoors, be by a window, not even that close by a window, because all of the power needed to grow the seed is already inside of the seed, which makes sprouting so amazing. It's so sustainable, so efficient, and yeah, all you need is the seeds and some trays. But anyway, you can get some from your local store too. I got these from Whole Foods just because I was lazy and needed to pick some up. So sprouts, they're so good. You can use them instead of lettuce and just put them in literally every salad you'll ever make. Sprouts are such a nutrient-dense food. They have so many vitamins and so many minerals, and it's the baby plant, so it's like all of that energy that that plant needed to have to grow up into like a big plant is in the little seed into the little sprout. So sprouted foods are so good for you. Highly recommended. I eat lots of sprouts in my diet, and I love them. So there you go. All right, here's one that's in a box. This is chickpea pasta, and I picked this up on a whim the other day. And man, this stuff is delicious. So it's made just from some chickpeas, some tapioca, pea protein, and so there's very minimal ingredients in it, but you just cook it like you do normal pasta, but I cook it under just a little bit, and then I drain the pasta. I add my sauce in, whatever it is. Sometimes I'll use the shiitake pear sauce in there. It's so good. And so I cook it under a little bit, and then I drain it, and then I add the sauce in the pan with it and just kind of cook it for another like minute or so with the sauce in it, and fire. Like some cacao nibs. So I didn't realize that the cacao plant had these little seeds in it, and those little seeds are the nibs that we get in things like this. So this is a raw cacao nib, just bag of raw cacao nibs. That's all it is. And I had some raw cacao fruit the other day, and you eat the fruit, and then inside is like this seed, and that's like what the nibs are. And it was like the most amazing fruit. It's a fruit technically, fruit experience. And then there's like chocolate inside, and I'm like, wow, nature is dope. So amazing, so delicious. So the way I like to eat those cacao nibs is sometimes I'll make a smoothie, and then after the smoothie has been blended, I'll throw the cacao in there, and it's just like an extra boost of antioxidants but also it adds added texture to the smoothie already. So you have this kind of like, I don't know, multi-dimensional smoothie texture effect, and it's really cool. So the next food, this is literally the food that inspired me to make this video. It's the Holy Grail. It's not a sweet potato. It is a Japanese sweet potato or a Japanese yam, or sometimes it's called a white sweet potato. I had never tried these because I'm skeptical to try things sometimes, and I try every time that I'm in the grocery store doing my normal grocery shopping to take one thing that's new and one thing I haven't tried before, because I feel like that helps push me to get out of my box and like try new things and, you know, be spontaneous and whatever. So I tried this sweet potato, and it is like the sweet potato of my wildest dreams because it has the starchiness of a white potato, but the sweetness of a sweet potato. And so I've cut this up. I've used it to make like fries with. I use my fry cutter. I think I made a video about that. I love the fry cutter. It's like 15 bucks on Amazon. So I use it to make fries. I'll put it in like the oven, and I'll just like use it in like a bowl later. My dog loves them. Everyone loves them. So yeah, the Japanese sweet potato is fire. I don't think I'll ever, well, I'll probably buy a regular sweet potato again. But seriously, if I have the option of getting these, I'm definitely getting these. Okay, next, this one is, it's like, you can't, how do you even describe it? How do you even describe kimchi? If you've never tried kimchi, it's amazing because it's full of probiotics. It's very, very basic. So it's like cabbage and daikon radish, and this one has carrots in it. And basically what they do is they naturally lacto ferment. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Lacto something ferment the food. And so if you were to do this at home, which you can do, you basically take some vegetables, you fill up a jar with salt water, and you let it ferment out in the open for, well, the lid's on it, but you let it ferment for a few days, and then you stick it in the fridge. So this is kimchi. This is that process, and it's done for you, or you can make it yourself. This is spicy, and it's delicious, and it's like a great topping to things. I'll put it in wraps. I'll put it on top of like veggie burgers. I'll put it like anywhere, really. You can even blend this and make it into like a dressing. And this is one of my favorite brands, Beagle Bay Organics. I think it's a local brand here in Florida. All this stuff, by the way, I bought at Whole Foods, but a lot of it's available at other grocery stores as well. So anyway, kimchi, it's fire, full of probiotics, amazing, good for you. Sometimes it's a little pungent smelling, but I mean, whatever. Okay, this is another one of my longtime favorites. This is Bragg's Liquid Aminos, made of amino acids that are the building blocks to protein. And it's a great soy sauce substitute, or if you want like saltiness on anything, you don't want to use like table salt or something like that, I like this spray container because you can just like spray it over everything and not make a mess and like drip it everywhere. But that's probably just me because I spilled things everywhere. So anyway, so Bragg's Liquid Aminos, they're great. They're great to put on things. Highly recommended. Yeah. I discovered Mana Bread a little bit ago, a few months ago probably, and I had just been trying the Mana Bread, which is with the rye Mana Bread, and what it is, it's a sprouted grain, and there's no yeast in it, and it's very like cake-like and doughy. And so the rye one, like, I like to toast it because it kind of needs to be a little bit more firm. But these ones, you can have them any way you want because they're delicious when they're just like in the refrigerator, which you have to keep this refrigerated because it's sprouted grains, and it's not like, it's like not processed at all. This is basically how you make it is you sprout the grains and then you like blend it together and you like stick it in a thing, and I think you bake it for a little bit, and that's it. So it's like very minimal ingredients, but these ones, the flavors on these are fire. So this is the carrot raisin. If you've ever had carrot cake before, it's delicious. And so I'll take this, by the way, I like eat these for breakfast like every single morning. I'll like saw off some and I'll put it in the toaster maybe for a little bit, or maybe not put it in the toaster. And for this one, I like to put some vegan cream cheese on it. It's amazing. It's full of fiber, full of nutrients and minimally processed, very delicious vegan cream cheese on the carrot raisin bread. It's gonna blow your mind. Next, see, I like to do things that like, I don't like to take a lot of time when I'm like on my way to go do something to like prepare food. Like sometimes I just don't have a lot of time. So the Mana bread has been a great way that's like low in sugar to like have a breakfast something as I'm walking out the door. I used to do smoothies like all the time, but I'm really trying to like cut back on so much of the fruit smoothies these days. So the Mana bread has been fantastic. Next up is the fruit and nut flavor. This one is really good, not even toasted at all, just like broken off inside and just eaten straight like that. It's like doughy and like cakey and like, it's just very, very big fan. By the way, all these Mana breads you can find in the freezer section of like most health food stores. So that's where you can get it. Last one, this beautiful baby right here. This is the cinnamon date flavor. And it is, I mean, dates, first of all, amazing. Cinnamon, delicious. Which, by the way, if you never tried cinnamon on mango, that one's for free. It's like the best thing ever. So this one, also, I love it to have it for breakfast. It's just so simple and quick, and some vegan butter on it. Girl, it's so good. All right, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, like, subscribe, all that other stuff. Hang out with me on Instagram, blah, blah, all the rest. I'll see you in my next video, and till next time.